Hey, how's everybody doing? I just thought I would come on and talk about this trade paperback that I got, and I showed it last night. And I just thought I would kind of go over it, So it is the Spider-Man Mark of the Tarantula. It's got Amazing Spider-Man 231 to 237, and you've also got Annual 16, which is the first appearance of Monica Rambeau, the second Captain Marvel. So I got this pretty cheap. This is classic Roger Stern. His like his second year of his Amazing Spider-Man run, and you've got John Romita Jr. doing the majority of this art in this, and except for 237, that is Bob Hall, and the annual is John Romita Jr. as well. But yeah, this book is just awesome. I've got a couple of the single issue. I got 231 and 232. But the main reason I got this was because it had Annual 16 and the Tarantula storyline, and it had Will-O-the-Wisp is in that as well. And basically, it's just, like I say, 231 to 232 is Spider-Man taking on Cobra and Mr. Hyde, and you can't go wrong with that. That is always awesome. Spider-Man showing just how tough he is and how funny he is. Roger Stern writes very, very good Spider-Man. He's very funny. And then you got 233 starts out with, J. Jonah Jameson, where the heck is Mose Norton? And, we got Tarantula, and Spider-Man just makes him look like a joke. Tarantula just overpowered, and it was awesome. And then Will-O-the-Wisp shows up. He wants his revenge. Will-O-the-Wisp shows up in the next issue, and that's always a bit of a trickier fight for Spider-Man. Will-O-the-Wisp is not somebody who you can just brawl with. You gotta kind of get him out of that. He can go in intangible. He can zap you with energy beams. He can hypnotize you. So yeah. And then these Roxanne guys, they decide they want to experiment on the Tarantula, give him more spider powers, and of course Tarantula is all up for that because he wants to beat Spider-Man. Well, it doesn't turn out quite so well for him. He turns into a spider creature, starts turning into a spider creature, and he starts losing his mind, and it is not good. Then he and Will-O-the-Wisp are teamed up, That is not good for Spidey. And you got this Spider-Man going against Tarantula. Just Tarantula is turning more and more into a spider and wants to feed, and he is starting to become delusional and getting way into being this spider creature, and he goes crazy in the head, and he commits suicide. All these policemen shoot him. He dives off the building, and the policemen shoot him, and he splats on the ground here. This is classic Roger Stern, John Romita Jr. And then you have the 237, which I'm not as familiar of, is with the Stilt Man there, and it's an interesting story to say the least. I don't really go into that one. Not particularly one of my favorites, but it's all right. It's serviceable. And you have, of course, the Monica Rambeau, new Captain Marvel in Amazing Spider-Man Annual 16. And so there. Let's see. I think that's it. That's about all I'm gonna say. I mean, you got some awesome stuff going on there. You've got the many loves of Peter Parker. He's got so many loves. He's got even more now. I don't know. Daily Bugle. Then you got this Marvel Guide to Collecting Comics cover. And they give you these covers for the Spider-Man magazine, because they reprinted some of these Roger Stern, John Romita Jr. storylines. And you've got a handbook there, profile of Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, right there. A profile of Tarantula. I've always liked his look, and he seems like he could be really cool and kick-ass, but Spider-Man just kind of whoops him. You got some black and white pages here before they were colored. This is excellent. I love this. Here's I don't know what this is. Cover color guide. That's kind of cool. And this definitely gets the 5 web shooters for me, because it's just classic stuff, and you cannot beat the 80s Spider-Man when he was on the roll. So this was a simple video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you like it. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out, people.